Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we
Choose a cookbook, open to a page at random, and we make what it says.
Although I am thinking right now we should probably introduce ourselves because we have gotten quite a few new subscribers and we haven't really done a who we are in a while. So, my name is Fen. I'm an alternative high school teacher.
Hi, everybody. My name is Laura. Officially now Laura Carmichael.
My lovely wife.
Just got that starting the process change, so that's exciting news. I'm also a teacher down here in New Orleans, and yeah, we like doing cooking shows.
Doing cooking shows, we do some nerdy content.
Well, that's mostly him.
She helps out. But okay, so yeah, let's hop onto the ingredients and show them how to make a Lynchburg lemonade.
Sounds good. So for a Lynchburg lemonade, your liquor is Jim Beam bourbon. And you're going to have some triple sec, a splash of that, a splash of sweet and sour mix, and top it off all together with some 7-Up, and we got some ice.
You know they had lithium in the original 7-Up?
I did not know that.
Heard that on a Joe Rogan podcast.
Huh.
Okay, in your martini shaker full of ice, add 1 shot of Jim Beam, just a splash of triple sec, splash of sour mix, 7-Up just to cover the ice. And then you're going to be tempted to really vigorously shake this. Don't. Just rock it back and forth a little bit. Carbonated drinks inside of a shaker, when I go to pop this open, if I was really going ham on it, yeah, it would be just like I put Coke and a Minto in here. And then you're just ready to pour into your glass. Alright, then you're just ready to pour into your glass. It's not quite full enough. You can always add a little more 7-Up. And yeah, there you go. Lynchburg lemonade. Let's go to the couch, have our first sip.
So when we were choosing this recipe book, it was actually during our Thanksgiving break. And we had a French Quarter tourist day.
Yeah, I had shown Laura the episode of The Simpsons where they go to New Orleans and went all around to different places with food. And we actually made a list of all the places, and we figured we could go and check out a few down in the French Quarter.
Well, we saw some, but we didn't really check them out.
True.
I mean, we kind of walked past 1 or 2 places.
We're doing some scouting for some... I got an idea for a project I don't want to talk about, but... Anyways, getting ahead of ourselves. Went down to the French Quarter, had a little touristy day.
Yeah, so the point of the touristy day in the French Quarter was that that's why we chose the Bourbon Street bartender for this recipe book. Anyways, we thought we would share some cool French Quarter stuff that we did. So we went to Cafe Beignet. If you've never had a beignet, and especially if you live in northern Maine, you can understand this a little bit. It's a doughboy, only it's like puffy.
So it's like a raised doughboy.
Yeah.
And if you live in the west, not Midwest, but further west, like between the Midwest and the West Coast, fried dough.
They do that in Illinois too. That's Midwest.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was like
No, that's
Southwest.
No, that's like Nevada.
Okay.
Go study your geography. Okay, but anyways. Yeah. So fried dough, doughboy, beignet, they're all kind of similar. A beignet is a French donut, technically.
French donut, technically.
And it's covered in powdered sugar. It's super yummy.
Do not wear black when you go to eat one.
Yeah, you get powdered sugar everywhere. There's like no hiding the fact that you've had a beignet.
No.
And yeah, so we had those at Cafe Beignet. They've got a sweet little courtyard in the middle of the French Quarter. So we had those. Then we walked down to the Ritzy Mall in the quarter. It's called Canal Place. It's like the place that, we can't really afford to shop. But it had a pretty Christmas tree.
Didn't have any nerd shops or anything like that, but had some really nice fancy clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so after that we went to the outlets where we actually could buy stuff. And we bought some cute stuff.
I got a bag of Twizzlers that was like this long.
This isn't just like a tall tale fishing story. Like, it seriously was like that long. It was ridiculous. So yeah, the outlets, they're right by the Mississippi River, which along the Mississippi River is a really nice river walk, and it was dark out by the time we were walking around there, so it was pretty seeing like the lights on the water. And well, it was a tugboat, not like a steamboat, but you could kind of pretend. And they do actually have steamboats that you can take up and down the river. That's a cool little trip. Yeah, and then, like I said, it was getting dark, getting hungry. Our little cat Catsby was beginning to wonder where dinner was. So we hopped the streetcar home. And cool thing about being a tourist in your own city is like, you're just a few minutes away from home.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, so that was our cool little French Quarter day.
And our cool reason for inspiring us to try out the Bourbon Street Bartender cookbook, well, recipe book. Let's try these lemonades. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god. We've made Mike's Hard Lemonade. This tastes exactly like a Mike's. My brain is like completely like, oh my. I think we stole Mike's recipe.
Yeah, it's good. I also like how pretty it is in these glasses. Like, It looks like champagne, all sparkly. Okay, so next week, like we were saying, this was happening during the Thanksgiving break. We're now actually looking ahead until Christmas, so looking at our Christmas special coming up. We found this Christmas songbook, which is mostly a mix of seasonal songs, carols, and stories, poems. It's got 5 recipes in it.
So we've grabbed the Jumbo D6. We're going to roll this. Recipes 1 through 5. We get a 6, we re-roll. Recipe number 2.
number 2. Let's start there. Yeah. Okay, we got truffles.
Ooh.
So we got a fancy dessert coming up.
We're working with chocolate?
We are. Chocolate, walnuts, cherries. It says margarine. I think we're going to use like actual butter. Egg yolk, rum, brandy, or other liqueur, and coconut.
Yeah, we got almost everything on hand. Nice.
Yeah, we do.
I love when we have these recipes that are just like, oh yeah, you just gotta go pick up one thing from the store. We can just make this tonight.
Yeah, we could actually. Okay, but anyways, that's all for us tonight.
If you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. What's your favorite spot in New Orleans, or where have you always wanted to see in New Orleans?
And if you come to New Orleans, give us a shout out and we'll meet you for a drink.
I actually gotta do that this Friday.
Okay, bye everybody.
Peace.